Banging in the attic, which sounds disturbingly like human footsteps, still hasn't stopped and continues to this day. A woman named Katie Santry, who lives in Columbus, Ohio, woke up one morning and noticed that some things in her home office looked as if someone had moved them.
I think my house is haunted and I'm freaking out. Like, I'm literally shaking. This is my sunroom. This is where I work. I sit here every day. There's a playroom here, doors here. This is the space. I worked in here last night until about 6:30. Everything was fine. Shut my laptop. We close these doors. The dogs don't come in here at night. No one is in this room. I'm down this morning to work. The screen shattered. This stuff down here. This hanging off. But the fucking kicker for me is that that only goes on this shelf and only goes on this shelf ever up here. Why? I've never put it there. I don't put it here. My phone sits there when I work. Why was that there? Here's the next bit of important information. So we're building a fence, and back here we dug a hole. There is a rolled up carpet buried underground that we came across as we were digging this hole. Rolled up carpet. Who the fuck and why the fuck is there a rolled up carpet underground?
Katie shared what happened online and also mentioned another strange discovery. Not long before that, work had begun on a new fence in her backyard. While digging a hole, they discovered a rolled up carpet buried about 1.5 feet underground.
How deep is that? Like at least 2 feet?
Almost, yeah.
Oh, right now.
Viewers immediately began speculating that something might be hidden inside or underneath it. After receiving thousands of comments urging her to investigate, Katie eventually decided to call the police.
The cops are here.
Oh, there. Yeah, I see that. It's like the tassel of it. It's like the end of it. Jeez, I don't even know. Carpet. Wow. I was just say it's not, 6 feet long. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, no, there's just something like weird.
At first, she didn't think the buried carpet was anything particularly serious, but things quickly took a different turn when detectives arrived at her home with cadaver dogs trained to detect human remains.
I don't even know what to do right now. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Both dogs alerted to the area where the carpet had been found. What had started as a strange story about unexplained activity in Katie's home suddenly turned into a real investigation. Her videos began racking up millions of views, and soon, the mysterious buried carpet was making headlines far beyond TikTok, with news outlets around the world covering the story.
A series of videos garnering millions of views. Katie Santry shared she may have discovered a body buried in a rug in her yard.
The entire thing blew up on TikTok this week.
The investigation stemming from social media. Police in Columbus saw a woman's TikTok showing she and her husband found this rug buried in her yard. She reached out to police. Well, police showed up with cadaver dogs.
Even after the first dog sat, I really didn't think the second dog was going to do it too. I thought maybe it was just an accident. And when the second dog did it too, I freaked out.
I think it is absolutely crazy for something to happen like in our area like this.
Things became even more serious when homicide and missing persons investigators, along with forensic specialists, arrived at Katie's property and began digging up the area.
This is insane. This is crazy. Okay.
It might not mean anything yet.
Okay.
Oh my fucking God.
So homicide is here and missing persons, and now CSI is bringing the shovels out. Okay, they're digging. They've been digging, and there's 6 of them Some of them are in the hole. My Windex. I had to clean my windows so I could frickin' watch.
In the end, no human remains were found. There really was a carpet buried underground, along with some rubber material, but police found nothing suggesting that a crime had taken place. The hole was filled back in, but one question remained unanswered. Why had both cadaver dogs alerted to the exact same area? And there was still another mystery. What had happened to Katie's damaged laptop, which was what started the whole story in the first place? Katie was relieved that the worst suspicions hadn't been confirmed. Still, not everyone was convinced by the outcome. Police took the carpet away for further examination, while the fact that both dogs had alerted to it led some viewers to speculate that human remains might have been there at some point in the past. Even after police said they had found nothing suspicious, the discussion didn't stop. People online continued speculating about where the carpet had come from, and coming up with different theories about what might really have happened in Katie's backyard. After his grandmother passed away, a man from Germany who goes by the name Hewelizda inherited her old house. On his very first night there, he noticed something strange happening with an antique wall clock. At first, he tried not to think much of it, but in the middle of the night, the clock seemed to take on a life of its own.
Diese Tür von dieser Uhr, ne? Die ist eben einfach aufgegangen. Ich wollte mich gerade schlafen legen, auf einmal ist die aufgegangen. Die ganzen Tage ist die nicht aufgegangen und jetzt gerade hat die sich einfach geöffnet, Digga. Bro, ich kack mir in die Hose fast. Wenn hier irgendwas in diesem Raum ist, dann macht diese Tür auf. Wenn hier irgendein Geist oder so drin ist und du mich hören kannst, dann mach diese Tür auf. Bro, ich schwöre bei Gott, ich schwöre auf meine Mutter, hier ist keine Schnur oder so, nicht, dass ihr denkt, ich verarsche euch, Bruder. Guck mal. Guck mal. Hier ist keine Schnur, nix, ich schwöre auf meine Mutter. Gar nix. Bro. Ich hab Gänsehaut, Gänsehaut, Bruder, Gänsehaut am ganzen Körper, Gänsehaut, Gänsehaut am ganzen Körper. Ich schwöre, meine Mutter, guck, guck, oh mein Gott, oh mein Gott, oh mein Gott. Mein Herz ist am Rasen, Bruder, mein Herz ist am Rasen.
Its door began opening and closing by itself, and at one point, even the pendulum somehow shifted out of place. He knew the clock had belonged to his grandmother for many years, but he had no idea where it originally came from, or who might have owned it before her. After what happened that night, he began to suspect that the clock itself might be behind the strange activity. In the end, his first night in the house was disturbing enough that Hewelizda decided not to dig into the clock's history. Instead, he chose the most drastic way to get rid of it. He burned